16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
The workers they can find here, first of all, the opportunity to find an honest employer where will be treated with dignity. The workers have the power to negotiate directly with the employer. Every single day we have minimum 3 hours of English as second language classes. They also can get food, very like a homey food. Besides that, they can get job skills training.
It is a community center. This is a family, if you will, and they have a commonality and they need that connection. Additionally, with the leadership of Maria Marroquin, these people work for the community and are real community partners. They volunteer their time. They donate blood on occasion. So they've become true community members.
How do you find a permanent location for the day labor center when there's issues of, is it legal for them to be here? There's groups that think the best thing is for them to go back to where they came from, to retailers who don't want them around because it scares shoppers away, the police who are being called. Sometimes they're, they urinate as discreetly as they can, but in public, and so there's all these problems, and everybody felt that it's unsolvable. So the question was, can you solve that problem? And that's what I was called about.
Mayor Packard is a longtime community member. He's been on the city council a number of times. He has a private law firm in town, so a lot of people know him. The way that Los Altos is set up is there's kind of like a quaint community downtown shopping area that's a number of blocks, and his office is right within that area. So people, you walk by on the street and people would know him, would say hello to him by name, and by being able to say, when I was doing my outreach to stakeholders, Mayor Packard is convening this, he is interested in knowing if you would be willing to participate, I think it made a big difference.
As the convener, I helped come up and generate a list of community leaders who I thought might be involved. Then I started contacting them by email and by telephone, and helped set up an initial meeting. But my primary contact was or job was to contact them and generate interest.
The initial team members of this project, of course, included the Los Altos Community Foundation, and I was one of the co-chairs involved with Jim Gears. In addition, there were people from both cities, Mountain View, Los Altos, and city council people from Los Altos Hills. City staff members from all the cities, city managers, police, as well as educators, Foothill College, adult education specialists, and for the moment and how I as a banker got in there was, I guess, through the Community Foundation, just other concerned citizens, property owners on El Camino also were invited.
The outcome of the project was really that the folks who had been participating would continue. The approximately 6-month process that we convened was closing out with a declaration of cooperation, and the group's agreement was simply to keep meeting and that they were committed to finding a new home for the Day Workers Center.
The Declaration of Cooperation definitely is the historic document with we can have like a base and just call these people and remind, hey, your signature is here, guys, and what are you doing? What are you willing to do? Because you commit yourself. And this is really the point zero when everything starts.
For the most part, the people that have signed the commitment really we're working on that vision of a permanent center and what happens after that. So most certainly, as we go along in this process with getting our permanent center built, these people will be called in.
In the end, we got a solution. We explored different locations, but we had a separate team that would go out and look. And we found a property, and then we generated interest. I made a motion for our city council to contribute, I think it was $80,000. And some of my fellow council members almost dropped off their chair when they heard that figure, because we're a small town and we don't have lots of money. But it passed unanimously, and I think the majority felt like this was a very worthwhile effort. I think what made it successful is we were able to convene individuals who really had a strong interest in seeing this come through. And if you have a group of individuals who want to work together, and we had Democrats, we had Republicans, we had independents, we had libertarians, we had all sorts of individuals, but we had a common goal, and it's amazing what can be done.
Through thick and thin, the same string of people still keep in contact. And I think that's a lot due to the declaration that was signed and just the fact that, we kept that continuity.
Thank you so much, Community Focus, because then we are where we are, and we are who we are. And I really want to emphasize very strongly about this was like a blessing.